It's not a loss for the Republican Party. It's a loss for the American people. Most members in the Republican caucus voted to keep their word to the American people. What we voted on tonight was about as basic as you could get. We distilled it down to the fundamental flaws in the Affordable Care Act, and obviously we still came up short, and I'm very disappointed. My position has not changed. The Affordable Care Act, so-called Obamacare, has failed the American people, and first chance I get to replace it with something that's better, even if it's not perfect, I'm going to do that. I'm anxious to see what our friends on the Democratic side have in mind. I'm anxious to work with them. I can tell you right now, though, if the plan is to go to a single-payer system or to just throw a bunch of money at health insurance companies, I'm going to sit that one out. I want something better than Obamacare, not worse.
Is there any hope for repeal at this point, do you think?
It's not over till it's over. And, being defeated is temporary. Tell you what's permanent. What's permanent is giving up. And I can tell you I'm not going to give up. Health care is, I want every American to have health care. I want every mother to be able to take her sick child to a family doctor instead of to an emergency room. But Obamacare is not working. I don't care how much you pretty it up, it's not going to work. It has got to be taken out by the roots, and we've got to start over.
So you don't think at this point you would be willing to work with Democrats on fixes to Obamacare?
That's not at all what I said. That's not at all what I said.
Do you think Sanders...
I'm anxious to work with anybody who has got an idea to help design a healthcare delivery system that looks like somebody designed it on purpose.
Do you think
But that's not the Affordable Care Act. And if I'm willing to listen to any idea, Republican, Democrat, Independent. But if the idea is a single-payer system where doctors and hospitals are regulated by the federal government like a utility, I'm not going to support that. And if the idea is to throw a lot more taxpayer money at the system, to the bureaucrats and to the health insurance companies, I'm not going to support that either.
Do you think Sanders, McCain, and Murkowski didn't keep their promise to the American people since they voted for a replacement?
That's not a fair question. Everybody, I ascribe the best of motives to all of my colleagues, and I think everybody voted their conscience tonight. I know I voted mine. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm disappointed, but I intend to keep my promise to the people of Louisiana, and that is to get rid of Obamacare and try to put something in its place that looks like somebody with a brain designed it on purpose.
What do you think of Leader McConnell's leadership throughout this whole process?
I think he's been a champ. I think he's been terrific. I think he's had the patience of Job. I don't know how he did it. Everybody bet against him, said we wouldn't even get to debate the bill. And never underestimate Mitch McConnell. He's tougher than a $3 steak.